Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. This is Rishabh from Ascending Techie, and today we're going to take a detailed look at my streaming setup. So that's not just my hardware setup, but the software setup as well. And I'll be showing you various settings that I use as well so that it can be helpful for you if you're planning on streaming in the future. Let's start off with the hardware first. I'm using a one PC streaming setup because I'm not professionally playing any esports titles where every frame that I get matters. The advantage with a two PC setup though is that you don't take a hit on performance on your gaming PC because all the streaming load is offloaded to the second PC. I still get about 150 to 200 FPS on Valorant with the highest settings while streaming. That is more than enough since I have a 144Hz monitor. So for the PC we have the Lian Li LAN-Cool 215 case and the TUF B550M plus Wi-Fi motherboard, which is a mini ATX motherboard. With that we have a Ryzen 7 3700X paired with a Noctua NHD15. The LAN-Cool 215 is an airflow case, and I even removed one fan from the heatsink of the cooler and I used it as an exhaust to get rid of the hot air that might be trapped near the glass panel. Then we have the colorful iGame RTX 3080 Ultra OC, whose cooling I've found to be very efficient since summer is here, and while streaming the GPU stays at about 65 degrees max with the fan curve tuned a little bit because I prefer cooling over silence. For internet, I am using GeoFiber's 100 Mbps plan using Ethernet and not Wi-Fi. Then we have the Samsung G5 Odyssey 1440p 144Hz monitor along with the Logitech G213 Prodigy and Logitech G402 mouse, and they are both placed on the Ant Esports MP300 mouse mat. Then we have the Maono AU A03 mic for audio, which I use along with ASUS's AI noise cancelling software to remove any noise. For the webcam, I use my phone as a webcam on this tripod. I set it up and use DroidCam, which works amazingly well. All my streams till date are done using DroidCam, and I even have a video on how to set it up. You can watch it by clicking the I button above. While I stream, I also have my laptop on the side where I can keep an eye on the chat without having to alt-tab out of the game, serving its purpose as kind of a dual monitor setup. Then I'm using a office chair for my regular use. Then for lighting, we don't have any specific lighting setups. The tube light that I have in my room is right above, and that is fairly enough to light up my face and myself. So now that this is done, let's move to the PC and I will show you how I stream. The first step before I go live is that I have to schedule the stream. We go to the creator dashboard first in the YouTube studio, and then from there we click on go live, and then from there we schedule the stream. This is something we do beforehand so that everything is set up before we go live. So this is from one of my previous streams. We will reuse the settings, which will reuse the title, the description, and almost all the other settings. Usually I turn on unlisting of the stream so that my latest video is shown instead of the stream. So you want to switch this to public, right, so that everyone can find where your stream is. Set this to the time when you want to go live, and then put up a thumbnail over here. Once you're done with that, click on create and your stream will be scheduled. So once we're done with scheduling the stream, we will come here and then I would turn on DroidCam, start it, and it's using the phone. It's on the tripod now, and as you can see, our image is in there. So there's one step that's missing here that I haven't showed yet because it happens automatically when I launch Streamlabs OBS. NVIDIA Broadcast launches in the background by itself, and we are doing this over here. So we are using the webcam or the webcam source. Let's fix this. So whatever mess is behind me gets removed using this background removal, and you can switch to quality and it would look a little bit better, but it does use more resources. As you can see, I'll show you. The performance hit varies, but quality and performance uses different amounts of GPU power. So as you can see, it's hovering at 23, 25, 23 or 25% usage, and we switch to performance and that usage goes down to 20%, right? So that's that. I just keep it at performance. So this is the starting soon screen, which I use when the time is not yet done or if I'm setting something up before the stream. Once I'm set up and ready to go, we use game and cam to capture the game. So I have Valorant open over here. So now let me switch back to Streamlabs OBS. You see the game is now being captured and I'm using game capture to capture the game. So you can do display capture, but display capture uses a lot of more resources than game capture, and game capture only records your specific game window, whilst display capture would display all of your screen, which is like a little bit concerning. If you don't want to, then just use game capture because it's better at performance. That's it. And Valorant has this issue where if you alt tab out of it, everything will just freeze on the stream. So it's active over here and it should be active in the recording as well right now, but when I alt tab out, it's just going to freeze, right? Then what I have done is that I've placed this name tag over here, I've placed my webcam over here, and we have the game capture at the bottom, so that think of this as layers, right? And then we have this audio source, which is the ASUS's AI noise cancelling source. It doesn't matter where you put your audio source as of now. Then I have also a game and no cam screen, so that in case there's a need, I can just switch off the cam. Then there's a display capture and cam screen where the display can be captured as well as along with my face, right? Then there's a face cam where the face is zoomed in, right? And then there's an intermission screen and the chat gets displayed over here, but I rarely use the intermission screen. Then there's this be right back screen that I have set up as well, along with a temporary screen that I use sometimes while experimenting something. Let's move to the settings. I also showed you that for Droid Cam in the phone settings I have set autofocus on, so it keeps focusing on me and there's no issue regarding to focus. So for this, let's go to the settings. Make sure you have checked this so that you just don't go live immediately. Then what else we have set up is that you want to connect your account over here. If you're streaming to Twitch, connect your Twitch over here. You can only connect to one if you don't have the Prime for slobs, but if you do, you can stream to multiple platforms. Then for output, I'm using this video bitrate, which is 9000. I'm streaming at 1080p, and this is what YouTube recommends if you want to stream at 1080p. This is the max quality setting. So audio bitrate is at default and I don't mind it, it's good. And for the encoder, I'm using NVENC new encoder, which is much faster and is a much lesser hit on the hardware. The recording format is MP4 if I want to record the videos for some reason. Then nothing changed in the audio section. This is my base canvas, which is the resolution of my screen, and this is the output resolution, which is the quality which the stream gets. I stream at 60 fps as well, if that's what you're interested in knowing. So it allows the viewers to have a smooth and a quality stream to look at. This downscale filter is at default. I haven't changed anything about it. You can also set up hotkeys over here. I don't, because I would rather you manually do things. At least for this software, you don't want to accidentally push something and go live, right? Then there's this advanced settings where I've set this as high. And the other thing that you can try if you have issues with bitrate is to turn this on. In my case, it will constantly keep it at around 9000 kbps, but if you use this, it would alter the bitrate quite a lot if the internet is insufficient, just to keep your stream quality good. Then you can also import or export your scenes. That's something if you want to use pre-made skins or something like that. Then I haven't changed anything over here. Appearance is same as well. You can set up remote control if you want to use your mobile as a deck or something. You can do that from over here. Then there's virtual webcam, which I'm not using at all. Then there's this game overlay that is not working in full screen mode, so I don't use it because I like to play in full screen mode. So there's that. I would rather disable it right now as well. So this is the sequence of events that happen when I'm about to go live. I schedule the stream first, and then I turn on Streamlabs OBS second, and then I would turn on Droid Cam, which is the webcam. That is the third thing that I do, and then I turn on the game, and you want to make sure that everything is looking okay on the screen. Right? If I were to switch to Valorant now and then switch back, the team is now visible on stream. But if it was not, then you have to solve that issue. Something might be wrong. Final step is to press go live. If you schedule that stream that I showed you just now, it would show in this drop down menu over here. You can select it so that all your settings are pre-selected for that, and you can go live, and that will be much easier. Make sure you change the description and stuff before each stream. One small tip that I would like to give you is that if you're having any issues with Streamlabs OBS not capturing your game capture or something like that, I would recommend you to run it as an administrator, or if it's just straight up using a lot of resources, try to run it as an administrator so that your stream has a higher priority. And the second thing that I would recommend is that if your display capture does not show up over here, it's just a black screen, or occasionally shows some windows but it doesn't usually work, then you should check your Windows settings, where if HDR is turned on, if where is it? If this is turned on, you would have issues with display capture. So keep that in mind. Once you go live, you can see your analytics over here in the stream tab, which will show you how many people are watching you and your chat as well. So I hope you guys were able to take something away from this video. I hope that some of the things, some of the tips and tricks that I showed you would work better for you. Also, I stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday from 8 PM onwards, and you can join in when I'm live. So don't forget to press the subscribe button and press the bell icon to watch me stream. I usually play Valorant and I play Fortnite as well sometimes, but it's been Valorant lately. So join into the stream, say hi, interact with me, and we can communicate on stream while playing games. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, be kind to everyone.